Hi guys, welcome to the magic show. That's what this setup looks like right now, but even though I spent a questionable amount of time learning magic and practicing magic tricks when I was in elementary school, that career didn't work out for me. So here I am today working as an artist and disappointing my parents. I'm just joking, my parents are super supportive. Anyways, this is not how I was gonna start the intro. Let's start over. Hi guys, welcome back. I just want to hop on here real quick and show you guys the magic underneath this sheet. Actually, this is the prototype of my collectible, Lulu. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Sideshow Collectibles for partnering with me on this collectible. And I just want to show you guys how detailed the prototype is. And it was kind of like a challenge for me because I've never done like two full body characters together before. I really love the composition and the entire pose. The process of making this baby took roughly a year from me making the sketch of the idea and getting them approved to sculpting the actual sculpture and send it to Sideshow. In order to make a mold out of my original sculpture, they'll have to break it apart, and of course we didn't want to do that, so their team re-sculpted the entire piece in a 3D program. They used my original sculpture as a reference. They did a great job on capturing the emotions in the character, like the facial features and everything. There are a lot of delicate parts in the original sculpture. They paid so much attention on details, so it turned out amazing. And I really love the color as well. In this video, I also want to share with you guys the inspiration of this piece and the backstory of Lulu. It's inspired by my mom and it's named after her too. Lulu is her family nickname. So this character right here represents my mom, and I sculpted her face using my mom's face as reference. And this little bunny right here is supposed to be me. So the relationship right here, you can tell it's kind of like a mother and daughter relationship. And right here, the little bunny has a little backpack. So it's kind of like the mom is sending the daughter to school, and you can tell from her facial expression that she's dreading it. This image perfectly depicts the relationship I had with my mom growing up. I had to take a lot of courses on the weekends. There's math class, art class, and sometimes chess class when I was really young. Of course, except art classes, I didn't enjoy any of them, but I know my mom really wanted me to explore my interests before she found out that I'm really into art. I sculpted the mom figure in this deer/giraffe kind of creature. This is kind of in contrast with my mom in real life because she is very tiny. If you think I'm tiny, she's even smaller than me. Growing up, kids always kind of make fun of my mom in that way, just how small she is. But in my heart, I always thought of her as this strong and like tall figure that carries the whole family, and she does so much for me and my dad. She took care of everything. She'll go to work all day and then go shopping and cook this whole like 3-course dinner for me and my dad. She's always so efficient and she's always on top of everything. She just made me feel so safe growing up, even though she's so small and like adorable, but on the inside I feel like she has this superwoman energy, you know, like super mom. So I really want to portray the mom figure like how I looked up to my mom growing up and how she supported me and carried me on her back. Another detail I want to talk about is the tail. Right here, as you can see, I added a little heart, and this kind of represents how Asian family express love to each other. If you grew up in a traditional Asian family, you would know what I'm talking about. The way my mom expressed her love towards me is more like she focused a lot on my education. She cooked me really good food, just subtle things that growing up I didn't understand and annoyed me a little bit, especially her constantly telling me to wear more clothes because she thinks it's cold outside. Even to this day, now I'm almost 27, she still tells me all the time to grab a jacket or something. But now I understand that's her language of telling me that she loved me. So I would just go along with it. This heart represents that the love is always there, it's always part of them. It's just hard for them to show you. As you can see, the little bunny's hair is kind of like tangled around the mom's tail and her legs, and that represents how much I relied on my mom growing up and how much I needed her. Even though I was grumpy sometimes and I was mad at her sometimes, I resented her sometimes, I depended on her so much growing up. So the hair kind of represents the attachment I had towards my mom. The reason I chose deer as the figure for the mom is because Lu in Chinese also means deer, so I really want to incorporate that somewhere in the sculpture. And the reason I chose bunny to represent me is because not only bunnies are my favorite animal, but I also feel like they kind of represented my personality when I was younger. I was really introverted and super shy, and I was also super quiet. I was just always scared of everything. That's why I depended on my mom so much when I was younger. The position kind of reversed a little bit. She would get anxiety crossing the street when there's a lot of cars going around. So now I'll hold her hand crossing the street. I was just always hiding behind my parents' legs, just kind of like, I'm still curious about what's going on, but I'm also scared, so but I did run pretty fast, so a bunny is perfect. And for the color theme, I really wanted to give the audience a warm and happy and loving vibe. So we chose all the warm tones, and also pink is my favorite color. Hope you guys like the story behind it. So that's it for the video. Lulu is currently available for pre-order at sideshow.com under the Atomic Misfit brand. It's very limited edition, so go get one before it's gone. Before I go, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!